Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are on the globe, on the continent of Africa, in Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you are highly welcome to this Friday morning edition. Thank God it's Friday. Oh yes, it is Friday and weekend games coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend is going to be Chelsea, West Ham. Chelsea, West Ham. Like, I'm not coming for the preview right now. You know, I normally come for a preview 3 to 4 hours to our game. Yes, so right now we are still in the transfer market. What is happening with our club? Chelsea Football Club. What is the challenge? What are the issues around the club right now? Why is it that until now there is no news on the outgoings, neither do we have news on the incomings? Dear friend, are we so static in the market or what? Well, one player that Chelsea has been following up keenly, and we all know, is Mathis Tel. Mathis Tel's situation with Bayern Munich. Yes, and right now as it stands, dear friend, Mathis Tel's situation is open. But Tottenham Hotspurs are pushing and prepared to buy him permanently, even ahead of Chelsea. Tel is Tottenham's top target right now in these last days of the transfer window. Mathis Tel has become Tottenham's top target right now as we speak. Bayern will sell him at 60 million euro according to reports we're receiving. And Spurs are willing to meet that valuation. Tottenham Hotspurs are willing to meet that valuation. Oh yes. Several other suitors still in the mix right now. But you see, the truth of the matter is Mathis Tel has both loan and permanent options, as Bayern is still open to all formulas right now. Okay, now what is the situation with Chelsea? Is Chelsea really interested in a player or not? Chelsea getting the green light from Tel will not be easy. Yeah, according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea getting a green light from the player Mathis Tel will not be easy this window. They have a lot of attackers. Chelsea have a lot of attackers according to the agent of the player. Chelsea has a lot of attackers and need a big convincing mission. They need to find a way of convincing the player. And is it going to be like they are going to be giving him a guarantee of playing time? Do you think Chelsea are going to be benching Sancho for Tel? Or we're going to be benching Noni Madueke for Tel? A player that has been on the bench for Bayern Munich for how long? Now, as we speak, according to reports, the player has asked for a few more hours yesterday. Stroke the night. The player has asked for a few more hours to talk to his family on his final decision. Oh yes. The player has asked for a few more hours to talk to his family on his final decision. Now, Joao Felix from Chelsea, we understand Aston Villa are showing strong interest, very strong one, in Joao Felix. And we heard, it came in the news last night that the last summer transfer window, Aston Villa actually wanted to sign him. Okay, let me just quote what the Aston Villa director has to say about Joao Felix. He said, in the last summer transfer market, we were close to bringing Joao Felix. In the end, he decided to go to Chelsea after the exchange with Atletico. He has always been an object of our desire. Unai Emery knows how to recover talent. He knows how to bring the best out of players. This is coming from the director of Aston Villa. He said, Felix and Asensio, one of them is difficult on salary level. And one is difficult because of cost. But they attract Unai. Unai is the head coach of Aston Villa. Now, it is what it is. Is Chelsea going to sell Joao Felix? I can tell you that that deal is likely to go through because Chelsea want to let go one of Joao Felix or Christopher Nkunku. Chelsea want to let go one of Joao Felix or Christopher Nkunku. I'm not too sure if Bayern let go Mathis Tel to Spurs, they will now be showing stronger interest in these last days to get Christopher Nkunku or not. And I'm also trying to see, in my mind, I'm beginning to feel that it is still possible Chelsea getting Mathis Tel from Bayern and Chelsea giving Christopher Nkunku to Bayern. Yes. Chelsea giving out Christopher Nkunku to Bayern. Nkunku going the other way and Mathis Tel coming Chelsea. It is also possible that way. Because Aston Villa right now, the only player that Chelsea was interested in, John Duran. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. John Duran has signed officially for the Saudi club. John Duran to Nassr. Here we go. Story from earlier last night confirmed as documents are being prepared. Villa to receive 77 million euros fixed fee plus add-ons. Long-term deal accepted by John Duran. Medical booked for today, and then he will travel to Saudi right after. So John Duran is already on his way to Nassr in Saudi Arabia, meaning that there can never be any further deal between John Duran and Chelsea. I mean, that contact is already broken. If Aston Villa is buying Joao Felix, they are to pay for it directly. There's not like a swap deal. So Chelsea only have a chance with Bayern if there's anything like a swap at all between Christopher Nkunku and Mathis Tel. Yes. Another option for Chelsea also right now is Garnacho, which I kept saying I prefer Garnacho to Chelsea than Mathis Tel. I prefer Garnacho. Dear friends, and as been reported, I don't blame John Duran going to Saudi Arabia. When you hear the story, his background, where he's coming from, and what the amount he's currently earning with Aston Villa, dear friend, a player that is earning £50,000 minus tax, I mean before tax, John Duran earning £50,000 with Aston Villa before tax. So after tax, he might be going home with about 30,000. Now he's going to be earning £300,000 a week with Al Nassr, tax-free. Don't blame him. He's young, yes, but you don't have to blame him. Don't talk to me about about somebody or that he's trying to ruin his career. Don't tell me that. Right now, I am beginning to think of certain things. In this life, take the opportunity as it comes. Take it. Because there's no guarantee your knee could carry you until 25 or 26 or 27 or that 30 that you think when he gets to 30 years then he can go to start. No, there's no guarantee that your knee could carry you to that time. £300,000 a week, tax-free, and you want him to stay in the Premier League where he's receiving 50,000. Highest Chelsea will be giving him is 90. By the time they finish deducting tax, he will not be getting about 50,000. Now he's taking £300,000 per week. Don't talk to me about ruining a career. What career? You get into your career path is all about money. Whatever career path you want to have in life, it is all about money. You want to become a president of your nation? Yes, pride and the money. He has just stepped, up his value in terms of finance. For the rest of his life, he and his family, his family and his community. That is what we are doing right now, even on this channel. All the struggle, the fight is for the future. Dear friends, so allow the young man to go in for the money bag. John Duran to Al Nassr, here we go. £300,000 per week, tax free. All right. Okay, quickly, before I let you go, it is your breakfast. We understand Tottenham presented their project to Mathis Tel and his agent with game time as key factor. Game time as key factor. Yeah, that is the news coming in. Tottenham have presented their project to Mathis Tel and his agent with game time as a key factor, where Chelsea is lacking, guaranteeing the player game time. Spurs also had direct meeting with Bayern to guarantee 60 million euro fee in case Tel decides to accept. Mathys needs some time to decide, with several clubs still keen in the player. Dear friend, it is what it is. Now to some other news from home. Chelsea talent Caleb Wiley. Yes, Chelsea talent Caleb Wiley. As you can see on the screen, most of us don't really know him. Caleb Wiley, who was on loan with Strasbourg, was recalled a few days back, was recalled back. But right now, he's set to sign a new loan deal with Watford. He's set to sign a new loan deal with Watford. That is it. And like I told you, keep your eye on Joao Felix to Aston Villa. Now that they have the money, 77 million euro from Nassr, it's very likely they will sign our own Joao Felix this weekend. But before I let you go, dear friends, whilst the men are struggling to get this done, breaking news, Chelsea have agreed a deal with Barcelona for Keira Walsh. Keira Walsh is a lady, female footballer. Yes, Barcelona ladies. Chelsea ladies have agreed a deal with Barcelona ladies for Keira Walsh. Walsh will have a medical in London today, and a deal is expected to be concluded before 11 p.m. deadline. A deal is expected to be concluded for the player. While the men are struggling to get deals done, the ladies, they kept signing experience. From last summer, they kept signing experience. We got a player, what's his name, from Barcelona, one experienced lady. And we kept beefing up the ladies squad. That is why they are winning. Right now, they are on top of the league. Both in the Ladies Champions League and the Premier League. Our women are leading and they are doing well. So why can't we give the same attention, the same energy to the men's, team? We are buying experience for the ladies. We are buying prospects for the men. Until when? Well, Chelsea are moving close to several exits. I'll be ending it here. It is your breakfast. Chelsea are moving close to several exits in the next 24 to 48 hours. Casadei to Lazio, Washington to Santos, Wille to Watford, which I mentioned earlier on, and Val to QPR. Yes, all these players are getting close to going on loan and direct sales. Casadei to Lazio, Washington, David Washington to Santos, Wille to Watford, and Val to QPR. Those are the players that we should be watching out from as outgoings from Chelsea this transfer window or before the window shuts. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I should be letting you go. I'll be back with more exclusives. But remember, Chelsea are waiting on the green light from Tel. And that deal not going to be easy. They have a lot of attackers and they need to convince the player of a playing time. Right now, the player is talking to the family. Hopefully today, Friday, we should be getting fresh update on that front. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.